live over here. You're live.
Hello, welcome.
Live on YouTube.
You are live on, well, you're live at Big Cat Rescue. I'm live on YouTube. And we have just finished some dinner. We had lasagnas, a vegan and an omnivore lasagna. We had veggies and we had garlic bread. So everybody's settling in now. They've consumed almost 3 full lasagnas.
Go for another one.
Yeah, and I think Lisa could probably continue to eat more. And there's about 6 pieces of garlic bread left. I used 2 Cuban loaves of bread, so you guys put some garlic bread down, and about 4 or 5 bags of veggies. So, am I both now?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, well, welcome you guys. Glad you're joining us here at Big Cat Rescue. And so tonight we're going to do a 3-course meal-ish. It's not really, yeah, it's 3 courses. We're going to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So maybe not a 3-course meal, but
3 meals.
3 meals. Thank you, Erin. Yes, 3 meals. We're going to do 3 meals, and it will be breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So one of the stipulations for these meals is that they have to be inexpensive and they have to be easy, because my interns here, which I have many, have a very limited grocery budget that they receive from Big Cat Rescue, but also they only have 1 day off. Is it 1 day you guys have off? So 1 day off. So they have to be able to make this food in not their entire day off, because I'm thinking they probably want to sleep in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they want to sleep in and they want to take a luxuriously long shower. And they want to sit on the couch and do nothing? No? Justin, you don't want to do that?
Justin works out.
I leave.
Oh, Justin goes to work out and he goes to the beach. Got it. Okay.
He's single. He's from California.
Justin is single. Oh, wait. So, Justin, is this your first live?
Yes.
Oh. Were you not at the last one?
What?
Were you not at the last one?
Aaron, Nisha, and Justin were not on the last
Oh,
one.
we're gonna show
Alright,
them.
sorry guys.
Gotta bring them.
Yes,
You
yes,
must So, sorry. So,
Oh, Abby wasn't on the last
Abby
one
wasn't
either.
here.
oh yeah, Abby. Abby's back and she has to come up. So, Aaron, P, Nisha, you guys, yeah, sorry.
It's Aaron doesn't come over here. Okay.
Alright, so this is Nisha. She just passed her map test. Justin.
Justin also passes math.
Oh, Justin also passed. Congratulations.
Alright.
Aaron
You
P.
guys gotta come on.
Okay,
Go on, Abby.
Aaron P, have you taken your map test?
I'm still cleaning,
All right.
so
It's all
we're
good.
getting there.
Getting there? All right. You guys are welcome. You're free to go about. And then everybody remembers Abby, who is back for her level 5. So welcome back to Abby. We're glad. Yes, you guys can go sit now. You don't have to stay up here. But the policy is that new interns have to come on camera for a couple seconds. All right. So now that I've given you a brief rundown, we're going to make 3 different meals. We're going to start with our breakfast, which is going to be pancake banana nut muffins.
Yum.
Yes, super easy, and there's a cheat, there's a hack, and it is pancake mix.
Yeah.
Yes, take a little help from the store, peeps, because it's all good. And then we're going to do lunch in a couple minutes after we work on the pancakes. We're going to do freezer teriyaki bowls. So we're going to do 2 kinds of freezer teriyaki bowls. We're going to do a chicken and a cauliflower. And then last but certainly not least, we are going to do a freezer mini shepherd's pie. Actually, really, it's a farmer's pie. Where's my British girl? There she is. Yeah, it's going to be a farmer's pie because it's made with turkey. So, pie is pie. Pie is pie. So, all right. So, I have promised you guys, I know that anybody who watched on Friday and also on Sunday, you heard that there was going to be a fun surprise tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and reveal that surprise. You ready? Come on. So this is my mom.
Yay!
She's here. Hi everybody. Thank you for letting me be here. Thanks for coming. She drove all the way down from Wisconsin Johnson with me, and we've been keeping her under wraps for a few days.
They've been keeping me in the kitchen for 4 days.
And you've voluntarily done it.
Dishpan hands.
Yes, well, we also put her to work.
Pie was delicious.
Hey, that was by choice.
Yeah. And we put her to work at Big Cat. She did a lot of data entry. So Miss Deb, if you're watching, my mom did a lot of data entry. So when you get down, there will be a smaller stack when you come back for a walkabout. But I'm gonna ask my mom to help me with muffins. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. I'm gonna have you make the streusel because that's Grandma's recipe
Deal.
for the streusel. I will get you the butter, which isn't really real butter, sticks. But we're making these vegan. And let's see, Andy, have we sent these to subscribers?
Yep.
All right, so if you subscribe to Chicken and Nugget, you will find that you've gotten that in your inbox. All of these recipes that we're making tonight, you've got those in your inbox. Anybody who wants a handout tonight, you're welcome to have that. I only made 10 copies. If you guys need them emailed to you, if you didn't get a hard copy, let me know and I'll just, message me on Workplace and I'll send you emails. So, what you need, Madre?
A knife.
Okay. Oh yeah, I did not pack one of those. Okay, so, and you'll also, I need milk, so I'll get the milk.
This streusel recipe is really, in the real world, attached to something called blueberry tea cake.
It's so good.
And when I make it, people say, why is it a tea cake? I have no idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't actually know either.
No,
I've
think
not ever.
It's basically a coffee cake.
But coffee cake is delicious. So
Blueberry tea cake is also delicious.
blueberry tea cake is amazing. Let's just be honest. All right, so I am going to kind of make these a plant-based muffin. And if I were to make these and eat these for breakfast on my way to Big Cat Rescue, which I definitely would, I would say grab something along with them, like a piece of fruit, get an apple, or if you want celery or carrots or whatever. Carrots would be good with these, actually. It might be kind of weird for breakfast, but I eat them for breakfast.
Weirder than potatoes.
Ooh, I do eat potatoes for breakfast. All the time.
Yeah, hash brown. Hash brown.
Oh no, just like cute, like diced potatoes.
Yeah, that's a normal thing.
Yeah, just diced potatoes with some Old Bay and some olive oil.
Old Bay.
Yeah.
Old Bay.
Old Bay is delicious. For those of you unfamiliar with Old Bay, it is amazing.
It's good on popcorn.
Ooh.
It's good on popcorn.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
We can learn a lot here from these.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, so for anybody who doesn't know what Old Bay is,
That doesn't tell me anything.
it's got celery seed in it. It's got paprika, probably some cayenne because it's a little bit spicy, but not so spicy that you want to run out, like your hair's on fire. But it's pretty tasty. I love Old Bay. I don't know how to describe it. They use it, it's like a crab seasoning that they use. They also use it in New Orleans for like shrimp boils or crawfish boils, if you've ever been to New Orleans. But they do also use Zatarans in New Orleans. So, yeah. I'm using all these names right now that some of you are like looking at me like, what? Exactly like that. So I am currently working on smashing my bananas because I want 1.5 cups of bananas. And you want ripe bananas. You want brown ripe bananas.
Freckles.
Yeah. Ooh, freckles. Freckled bananas. And ordinarily we would do sticks of butter for this, but there was no success for finding a stick of non-dairy butter. So the tub was what happened. So my mom is going to do the streusel, and she's going to use the tub of butter. Well, not really butter, but what you need, Mom?
That's cool.
Fabulous. All right, so I'm just going to keep smashing these bananas, and then we'll get these going. And then when you're done with that, and if you want to stick it in the fridge, then will you prep the
Muffin tin?
Thank you. Yeah, it was like that thing there.
I've known you for a long time.
I know you have.
All
My life.
And then some. If anybody is paying attention to this, the butter that, or the pretend butter that comes in a tub, or even semi-real butter that comes in a tub, is tricky because you want this to be very similar to what you would use to make pie crust. You want to blend your shortening, your fat, or fake fat, in here, and to make like pea-sized little crumbles, and then for pie crust you would add some liquid. I usually use water.
Same.
But for this you won't. You just leave it crumbly, and then you sprinkle it on top of your muffin.
I wish I had fake fat.
I wish I had fake fat too.
Alright, so I'm just going to smash my bananas until I get 1.5 cups. So I'm going to start with 3 bananas and see how that goes. Because I don't remember the banana to cup ratio. Sometimes people know these things. I don't. I don't remember these things. My brain is full of other useful forms of knowledge, like the abbreviations for Montana and Missouri. I don't know why.
Because your husband's sometimes an idiot.
You said it, not me.
There you go.
Do we have any questions coming in yet?
Let's see. So, question so far: why doesn't the curry recipe link work? It's getting fixed.
Oh, the curry recipe
No.
link.
The link from today is sending everybody to the curry recipe because I've been rushing and didn't update the page.
Okay.
So I'm updating it right now.
Okay, all right. The
IT
recipes
guy.
for today will be updating. They're being worked on currently. So I apologize. I did not know that there were technical issues with the curry recipe. Now I'm calling it the curry recipe. I did not know there were technical issues with the recipes for this evening. So just be patient. Andy will get it squared away, and bless you. And then you should be able to use them, access them.
It'll be ready in about 3 minutes.
Sure. Oh, about 3 minutes.
Maybe 2.
Go with 5, just to be on the safe side. Not doubting your abilities. I'm just saying. You never know what could happen. That cinnamon smells amazing.
Does it smell good?
Yeah.
You and Nico today, you know?
What? Me? What? Do we have any other questions coming in yet?
Give me just a moment and I'll let you know.
Okay. Any questions from the live audience? You have a question?
I saw one.
You saw one? What was the question?
Tammy Ford says, is that a June behind you?
Yes, Tammy, that is a June behind us. Yay! The magical June has arrived to Big Cat. So for any of you that watched the June unboxing on Sunday, we did the unboxing on our dining room table, and then Andy boxed the June back up and then unboxed it here at Big Cat. So Big Cat now is currently in possession of a June. So we are sharing the June love, and we're actually going to use our June today because we're going to use it for the muffins. So, where's your head?
We have another question.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
Fred's finally here to help.
Fred is just joining us from meds. He had to do meds, so I'm going to get him his dinner so he doesn't have to be on camera if he doesn't want to. Oh, wait, but you do have to be on camera because you just
They
came
haven't
back.
seen you, that's right.
Yes,
Do
so
you
eat your
guys?
dinner first, and then you have to
Okay.
be on camera. Here's just one thing. But you do actually have to make an appearance. They miss you. All right. You had a question, Nico?
I do, but it disappears on this one, so I'm going to try to recall it. Catherine Nazareth, sorry if I slayed your name, she said, I don't remember what she said, it's gone.
All right, Catherine, if you are watching...
Oh, she said, does any of it go to the cats?
No, none of this food goes to the cats. 1, because they don't eat anything other than raw meat. And 2, because it's not raw meat. Yeah, that's true. No, and it's because it'll be cooked meat. So, yeah, still no. And if I gave it to the cats, I think some of the interns might actually hurt me because they eat everything. So, all right. So, does anybody have any questions here, live? Anybody? No?
What's going on?
The muffins. Now that I've got my banana smashed, we're gonna do a wet and a dry bowl. So I'm gonna make my wet bowl a little bit smaller because I'm gonna add that to my dry ingredients. So I'm starting off with a large bowl, and I'm going to do 2 cups of this pancake mix. Let's see if this opens easily. It does not. So I went to visit my brother-in-law, or not my brother, my brother, not my brother-in-law, my brother, and he has 4 small children, and my younger brother and I were comparing knives, and my brother looked at us and he's like, why do you guys need knives? And then an Amazon box showed up the next day, and he's like, I can't get this open, and I handed him my knife, and I said, see, this is why I carry a knife. But see, this is why I carry a knife. And also for weed eating string. Yeah. The weed eater string. We need those. We need that cut.
There you go. Bella says take your math test already.
Yeah, Bella! Woo!
Thank you.
All right.
I need to take that.
For the record, don't use soft butter or pretend butter
Oh,
in streusel.
all right. Well, you know, go ahead and just. You want to set that in the fridge,
Yes.
please?
I don't know where you want me to set this. You're okay?
Yeah, that's fine actually. Just need my turkey to thaw. Turkey. Yeah, Nico needs to take his math test, but he says he's been studying, so fingers crossed.
Okay. I'm gonna sign off.
Oh, you done now?
I'm
Will
done
you-
with the streusel.
Will you prep my tin,
Forgot.
please? Thank
Want
you.
some bread?
Yes, please. All right, so when you use your pancake mix, you will notice that it does have a significant amount of lumps. I just like to go through with a fork and kind of break that up.
Bridge. I'm gonna take this outside.
Okay, and then I have papers as well, please.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
And you want both?
Yes, please. So you don't have to do both. You don't have to do both spray and papers for your tins, your muffin tins, but I like to do that because that way I'm guaranteed a non-stick. So, but I'm breaking up some of these larger chunks of my batter or my mix. All right.
Yeah, I think you need to include Nico in a little bit of this. He's actually people found out he's here, so a lot of people are commenting about Nico.
All right, well then we can switch places with Nico and my mom, and I can have
Absolutely not.
you used to be a baker,
Absolutely
so you used to be a baker, so this is right up your alley.
I'm gonna go to the car real quick and then I will join.
Okay, well, I'll put you to
He's gonna go home. Nice.
All right, but I do need you to divvy up the the muffin mix when you get back, please. So don't be long.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know where you live.
I actually don't know where he lives. I know, I actually don't know where he lives.
Yeah.
But I can call his mom.
We've known him forever, never been with him.
It's true. Nico always comes to our house. But again, I can call his mom if I need to. All right, so now that I've kind of broken up some of these pieces, I'm going to add the rest of my dry ingredients. Thanks. Have fun. And feel free to have a seat. You don't have to stand over there in the corner. You can have any seat. So you have to walk in front of, you have to, oh good grief. You could have just come around the other way.
You want this?
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my teaspoon of cinnamon. And the reason I'm doing these muffins first is because I actually have to like bake them for 20 minutes-ish. So I figured I'd get these cracking. And just a little pinch of salt. So this is going to be kind of our most time-consuming recipe, but everything else is going to go quick, mostly because I prepped a lot of it at home. So, but all right, I've got my dry ingredients set aside. I've got those mixed up. this. All right, Andy, how are we doing with questions? Anything?
People love your mom's apron.
Oh, that is actually my personal apron that my mom bought me, but she has a matching one in Wisconsin. So we were gonna, the plan was to bring the other one down, but we both forgot because we were packing sandwiches, which is far more important in my opinion. All right, so I'm just gonna make a well in the middle of my dry ingredients and set it aside. So I'm gonna show you kind of like there's a little hole there. And there's a reason for that. It's just so that way when I put my wet ingredients in, it's gonna go right down to the middle and then I can fold my dry ingredients in so you guys can see that. I'm gonna put that over here. And now, wet ingredients. Half cup brown sugar. Where's my half cup? You stole my half cup. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna do a half a cup of brown sugar, and I don't really pack my brown sugar because one, I'm gonna use that streusel topping, and the bananas are pretty sweet, so I don't want to use too much sugar and put people into like diabetic coma. It's not fun. Is it a diabetic coma? Yeah, no. Elisa thinks it's fine. She's like, just add more sugar. It's okay. It's fine. You just go. Although with the calories you guys all burn in the day, you'll burn off this sugar probably, between the Kitten Cabana and food prep. So, all right. So I've got my sugar, and I need a 1/4 cup of milk. So I'm gonna put all my wet ingredients in here, except I know that the sugar is not technically wet, but it's gonna go together with all of these things. And actually, I'm gonna do my bananas first. I don't really know what order I want to do these in.
Helper?
I don't know,
You
not
have many.
really. What's that?
You have many.
I know I have many.
Sarah said she'd help.
Sarah's gonna get to do cauliflower bowls.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then she gets to take one home.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for him to.
All right, so I may need actually a helper. Oh, perfect timing. I actually need a helper. Can you come smash a banana, please?
I can.
Thanks. I need a banana smashed. I'm just making a mess here. Boop. We'll just set that there. So Nico is back from the car. And I'm going to ask him to smash one more banana because I'm just about a 1/4 cup shy. So I just really need you to smash half the banana. Does anybody want half a banana?
I want a banana.
Oh, Elizabeth's hand went up first.
Elizabeth, you want to house on your house window?
Whoa! She's not in the house.
Use the power.
Whoa, I think Maz just threw down some house.
nice.
Wow.
You're making our YouTube channel real hungry.
Oh, well good, I'm glad. Welcome, I'm glad the YouTube subscribers get to hang out with us too. That's awesome.
Can you not do that when I'm gonna drink
All
water?
right, can you smash that banana for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you. And then that should be a good amount of banana. So that while you're doing that, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of oil. And I would go with a neutral oil, like a vegetable oil or grapeseed oil. Just so that way, you can use a really light olive oil, but any like medium or, dark olive oil is gonna have that olivey oil flavor, which isn't the worst thing, but if you don't want the olive oil to overpower your banana muffins, go ahead and use like a neutral.
Different kinds of
Sicilian.
olive oil?
Yeah, there's like light, extra virgin, there's there's all different kinds.
Sicilian.
So there is different olive oils. All right, so I've got my oil, and I need my vanilla. So I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay. 1, 2, and then will you double check and make sure that that fits that half cup measure, please?
I will.
Thanks. And I will cover this so that I don't knock it over. And then I need to add my milk. So I'm gonna do 1/4 cup.
Just want me to add this, you said?
Yeah, if you can make sure that that makes a full 1/4 cup, please. And if it doesn't, we're out of luck because the rest of the banana's been eaten.
I need some of that banana back. Please.
Elizabeth, give me your banana!
I don't know about that.
Maz, cough it up.
The Facebook group is saying, I'm surprised Nico didn't say sausage.
Oh,
Yes.
that's pretty good.
We still got some time
Yeah.
left.
Thanks.
Mhm.
All right. Thanks, Nico.
Absolutely.
Don't go too far because I'm going to need you to divvy these up for me.
Right over here, I promise.
Oh, actually, will you turn the June on for me, please?
Whoa. That I might not be able to do.
You used it at my house.
Yeah, it took me 30 minutes.
Question bridge.
Yes.
Can you use almond milk?
Yes, that's what I did. That's what I just used is almond milk. So you can use almond milk. All right, I need it to bake at 400, please. You can use almond milk. You can use oat milk. Oh, that would be good in this. Oat milk. You could use cow's milk. Oh, Bethany just found pea milk, pea protein milk. So
Pea?
pea, yeah, pea protein, like peas, peas, like green peas.
Vegetable?
Well, there's cashew milk and there's almond milk, soy milk, oat milk, pea protein milk, rice milk, cow's milk, goat's milk.
Mushy pea?
Am I missing any?
I'm sure you are.
I think coconut milk. Thank you. I forgot the coconut milk.
I mean, like, there's a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can use pretty much any milk. You could probably even use water. I don't know how that would come out, but yes, you can use milk alternatives, dairy alternatives. All right. So now that I've got my, oh, geez, I forgot my milk. After we've been talking about it for 5 minutes, I almost forgot the milk. All right. See, guys, this is what cooking is all about.
Insanity.
It is about cooking a Big Cat Rescue is about insanity because you've got like all of these fun people hanging out with you, which is always a good time. Usually when you guys are with me on Fridays, I'm by myself with Andy, and every once in a while Nico shows up, but usually it's just me by myself, which is fun. But I do like hanging out with all of these kids and some grown-ups too. Did you have a question?
No, I'm saying I'm a grown up.
Oh, no, Maz, you're not a grown-up. I love you, though. All right. Do we have any questions on YouTube?
No, the YouTube channel is pretty quiet. They're watching you though.
Awesome.
August. She's.
All right, so who wants to jump in here and do some dishes for me? Please. Thank you. And we
Two
can
people.
and we can move.
You want to rinse?
Sure.
That's
we
the
can move
worst
the
job.
We'll just move the
Makes
turkey
you
over
go by
here.
quicker. No. Okay, what are we washing?
I'm gonna give you these, and I'm gonna give you these. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna move this over here.
I'll leave this. Do you want us to wash that as well?
Oh, yes, please. Thanks. And then in just a second, I'll give you guys more dishes.
Your June looks really cool.
What?
Your June looks really cool.
Thanks.
What is a June?
What's a June?
What is it, June? All right.
I'm trying to
So,
look it up. I can't
since
do
you
it.
guys didn't watch me live on Sunday morning,
I'm sorry, we were working.
Is that the smart oven that can just help with potatoes?
yes, this, remember? Yeah, I had, you guys played with this at my house on Thanksgiving. Oh. All right, so, Fred, do you remember that? On Thanksgiving when you guys played with the June Maz? Yeah. So the June is a smart oven. It is more than just a toaster oven, which is what it looks like. But it has a camera inside. It has 2 cameras inside the June, and it can sense what you're doing. It can sense what you're cooking. So when I make that broccoli that Nico always raves about, it's in the June. I basically get my stuff together, put it on the sheet tray, put it in the June, close the door, and the June goes, are you making broccoli? And I say, yes, I am. And then it makes my broccoli. In the morning, when I make my potatoes, it knows that I'm making potatoes. It's a very smart thing. This is why I'm talking so nicely about my June, because if it takes over the world, I want it to know that I love it. Alright, so I'm just mixing my dry ingredients to my wet. And you'll have some lumps. Some of it will be actual, like, mix, like the dry mix, and some of it will be your bananas. Alright, so I've got my mix. I have not over-mixed it. I just mix it until everything looks like it's been incorporated. And now I'm going to add my walnuts. Now you guys can use any kind of nuts you like. No? Really? No laughter?
I didn't know it was appropriate to laugh, so I didn't.
These are children, Bridget.
I lied.
Nico snickered. Alright, so I'm just going to mix these in. And then Nico, will you divvy these up amongst the muffins cups, please? Yeah. You were a baker, right? Were you not? In your former profession?
Like 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years of baking. I trust you to be able to make muffins.
I heated muffins.
Where were you a baker, Nico?
Who asked that?
Me.
Dishes are done. Thanks.
I mean, I just repeated it loudly from other people asking me.
Publix.
Where shopping is a pleasure.
Never been.
Never been to Publix?
I rely on other people to drive me, so excuse me.
Where are you
if
from?
I can't get myself to Publix.
Where are you from? Oh.
Texas.
Don't. Where do you guys? What's your grocery chain in Texas? Somebody tell me. Someone tell me what the grocery chain in Texas.
Albertsons, Kroger's. There's an Albertsons still there? Piggly Wiggly. No. We haven't asked.
Shop the pig.
How many of these in each thing?
I would start with one in each, and then you'll
And then
have
a half?
more. Yeah, and then just kind of feel it out.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh,
That was distressing.
That's what we had in California, Ralph.
Shout out to Wegmans.
Wegmans.
Yay, Wegmans.
I'd be like, Australia.
Australia.
I was like, we just have groceries, we just have markets. What do you guys have, you have grocery stores.
You guys don't have grocery stores, right? No grocery stores in Australia.
No, Bridget, they just go out into the
Look.
wilderness. They hunt for their food.
The only thing I know about Australia is what I've seen on Crocodile Dundee, and that was the 1980s. So,
Just open the door and hang
so that's all I really know about Australia is Crocodile Dundee.
That's not a knife.
Yeah, we should do that. Yeah, it's a good time. We do it all the time. All right, so do we have any questions going on yet?
What?
Any questions? Any questions from the people who are live? Any questions?
Oh,
I do not.
Bridget is the muffin man. Excuse you.
So we got Randall's in Texas, HEB in Texas. Nico needs an apron.
Mom, here's your
I
apron.
live in small towns, and I've never heard of Randall's.
Kathy doesn't like nuts in her muffin.
Then don't.
It's not my mom,
Don't
right?
put nuts in your muffin, Kathy.
Some people are asking for a little bit of a walk, like introduction to June.
Okay, well,
See?
I don't want to wreck your hair. There, here. You do
I
that.
thought you were putting a blindfold on him.
No, I would
What
never
is
do
going
that.
on?
That's terrifying. All right, so let me finish the muffins, and then we'll do a quick little walkthrough of the June. If I have anything that I can put in the June that it will recognize.
Italian
Do we have
sausage?
potatoes? I don't have Italian sausage or potatoes.
Look at he's mentioned sausage.
Do you need me to get mine out really quick?
Oh, I don't know. All right, I'll do a little walkthrough just of the programs that it offers me. How's it going with there?
I can probably do a second tray. Do you have a second tray?
No, I only have one tray, so you're just gonna have to, really be generous.
It's not generous. We have tons.
All right, then be generous. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, never mind. Okay, got it. think I could fill this thing twice. Look at this.
All right, we'll just fill it as far. Yeah. Just
Do you have
fill
a second idea for this, actually?
No, just
Okay, a lot of this.
cake. Cake is actually a good idea, but I don't have any other cooking apparatus.
Okay.
Apparatuses.
Plural.
Yeah, I think so. So Kathy, if you don't want to put nuts in your muffins, God, I'm like 4. Yeah, chocolate chips. Chocolate chips. You could do chocolate chip banana pancakes.
Bomb. Those are good.
Or if you can find peanut butter chips. Or you could do peanut butter chocolate chip banana pancakes and skip the streusel. Or they make cinnamon chips. It's a pancake mix. I used a pancake. Were you paying attention, Justin?
No.
Pancake muffins, puffins. We're just calling them puffins now. We're just calling.
I don't like peanut butter in my pancakes, but like,
Whoa.
Justin's cool points are dropping rapidly, just like a stone.
Couple things. Let's see. Are the interns going to eat the muffins?
yes.
Well, I am going to send them home with the interns, but I think Dylan might actually eat them before they actually leave the party house. So, and Elisa will too. So perhaps we can get a taste test on camera.
Yeah.
That really
Everything.
sounded like it hurt.
It did.
Yeah, there was a
My
really,
hands singing.
yeah, there was a really intense high five. Although there's only 12 muffins, so I think there might be a fight.
Let's
For
see.
the
Can you freeze the muffins?
Yes,
You can.
you absolutely can, and that is in the instructions that we have sent to you guys. So if you want to freeze these muffins after you, I didn't bring a cooling rack. Good gravy train. It was.
Real quick, where can, for example, our YouTube people that are new to us, where can they get the recipes?
They can get the recipes on chickenandnugget.com, and you can go ahead and subscribing using your first name and your email address, and that gets you the recipes, that gets you our blog posts. Nicely done, sir. And it gets you notifications of when we go live.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
As long as I don't screw the email up.
All right. So if you want to freeze these, you go ahead and you cool them completely on your kitchen counters. And you guys can do this. If you want to make these at home, they'll last you longer, especially in the hot Florida humidity. You don't want mold to grow on your muffins.
Moist.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, God, stop me,
And that just happened. So if you want to freeze these, you go ahead and you cool them completely.
Now we're gonna do what's that word? Where it's on YouTube. We're gonna demonetize.
You cool it completely, and then you stick them in the freezer. Like put them on a sheet tray, or just on the cooling rack, and you stick those in the freezer. And then once they've completely frozen through, then go ahead and put them in a zip top bag and keep them back in the freezer. So yes, these are absolutely freezable. I made some for Nico when he stayed, but he did not eat them, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine.
Carbs.
My mom ate
Carbs.
them, and she loved them. So my mom won.
1 year love, right?
So ordinarily this would be like a crumbly type thing, but since the butter was weird, it's not so crumbly. So I would sprinkle this over the top of the muffins, but I'm just, flying by the seat of my pants. And like I always say, cooking is perfectly imperfect. So sometimes things turn out absolutely amazingly and you're like, that's awesome. And sometimes they are a little bit weird and you gotta roll with it.
Hey, what do you put on top of the muffin?
Right now I'm working on what would be the streusel topping if we had stick butter. But we did not have stick butter, so it's a weird not streusel topping. But it'll be delicious no matter what. You may now remove your apron if you'd like.
Oh, keep it on.
You can give it to Dylan when he comes up here.
Dylan, you gotta learn so you can make it for your mom.
Hi, Dylan's mom.
Then it's better if
I think you should have Dylan get up there because Dylan's mom has requested that he learn how to use this.
Oh, Dylan's gonna be making food.
Okay.
Tell Dylan's mom he's gonna be making lunch in just a minute. So.
Hey, Gail's here.
Hi, Gail.
Ooh, Gail.
Gail's here. And I will tell you guys that she is actually wearing sandals with no socks because I know you all are going to want to know. Because they used to want to know what color your socks were.
Oh yeah, I don't wear socks very much at all anymore.
She doesn't. Now that she's behind the scenes, she doesn't wear socks very much anymore. So
Now when I take my sandals off, I have pretend sandals on. I have a tan line now from my sandals.
So.
Oh, we want to see Gail is now coming up. So.
Oh, Gail, they need to
Gail,
see
you
you.
have to hop up and help out for 2 seconds.
Or you can just hang out and say hi.
Yeah, where did you say?
She said just a quick wave, Gail. You got this.
And Fred, actually, you should come up and say hi too, since they
Yeah,
haven't
Fred
seen you in
didn't
a
do it.
while.
I do recall that.
So we're just making muffins.
What kind of muffins?
Banana nut muffins with a streusel topping.
Ooh.
But the streusel is a little bit wonky because we didn't have stick butter. We just had tub butter. So,
I had stick butter at home. Could have asked me.
thanks.
Was it vegan?
No,
Oh, yeah, that was the stipulation.
no, it was real official butter.
It was cow butter.
It was cow butter.
All right. So, yep, we're just making muffins. So you just missed the first section, and then we're going to get to lunch in just a minute here.
Alright, it's blowing
So.
up over here. Everybody saying hi, Gail?
Everyone's saying hi, Gail.
So there's Gail, you guys. She's still kicking out, hanging out with us, and she's still coming to. I don't know why I said kick out.
Just kicking out with us. Just doing that.
It was a combination of still kicking it with us and also hanging out with us that
Just
went
kicking
together.
it out.
Just kicking
Just-
out.
She's still alive!
Oh, that is not what I meant. Don't
Good
you
job,
get me
Gail.
in trouble.
Good job.
Hi. All right, Fred, come on up and make your cameo real quick, and then you can get it over with.
Hey.
You guys remember Fred? Nikita loves him.
Does she really?
Yeah, she really does. Every time Fred comes over to Nikita, or at least when he was training me, she would come over and like talk to him. So you guys remember Fred? Back for his level
I
5.
need a makeup and a hair department before I'm on camera.
Oh, sweetie, I need makeup and hair department before I'm on camera, and that never happens. So, what would you put in your banana muffins?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter? Good call.
Just the whole Reese's peanut butter cups. Just
Genius!
shove them in.
Ooh, so you know what you could do if you want to do that? You do a scoop of the batter, drop in a peanut butter cup, and then cover it with more batter.
It has to be those king size like double stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Would you get the Reese's peanut butter cups with the Reese's pieces inside?
That's a step too far.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, that's a candy in it.
Wow, I have taken it too far. I didn't
far.
realize that. Okay. All right.
Everyone's saying hi, Fred.
Hi guys. Whoever you are.
These are our Big Cat supporters and viewers, and
well then,
yeah, these are Big Cat people.
And
Dylan's
Dylan's
mom.
mom said hi, Fred.
And Elizabeth, is your mom watching? Do you know? Does anybody know if Elizabeth's mom is watching? So.
If she hasn't said anything, she's probably not watching, but I'll let her know.
All right.
my mom doesn't know. I'll keep it that way.
All right. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna message you.
Yeah, we got a lot of hi Freds.
Cool. All right. I have more streusel than I actually need, probably because it's wonky. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these in the June.
All right.
All right. You guys, huge shout out to June because they are the official partner of Chicken and Nugget, and when they partnered with me, they gave me a June, and I have brought it here. So now Big Cat Rescue is rocking the June, and we did have a request to have one of the cats destroy the June box. So I'm gonna get in touch with the. Sarah, are you on? No. Okay. I thought Sarah was on the enrichment committee.
Oh, you're cool enough.
Bridget, we are doing a snack theme coming up, so.
Oh, that would be perfect. Okay, so Bethany just told me we're doing a snack theme.
Ooh.
We could do that or turn it into a bed for King Tut.
I'm gonna make a Tut Hut. I am gonna do it. All right, so I like to go right in the middle, between 15 and 20 minutes. I like to go right in the middle and do 17, so that's what I did. All right, guys, I'm gonna wash my hands and I'm gonna clean up, and then we're gonna do our lunch. We're gonna work on lunch. All right. So we any last questions about muffins before I move on?
Not a question, but a statement.
What's the statement?
We got Kathy Ryan said you were my private tour guide in February last year, and you took my picture with Carol. Hearts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she had her photo taken with you in the gift shop.
No, that was Karen Nash.
Well, that was Karen Nash.
Kathy.
Sorry, Karen.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I didn't give Karen a private tour, but I'm glad, Kathy. I'm glad. Did you enjoy your tour, Kathy? Because I hope so. I hope I was extremely informative and polite, because my mom would be proud to hear that I was polite.
She said Fred was.
Oh, Fred. It was Fred. It wasn't me. Oh. Fred says hi, Kathy. He actually waved to you from.
Really easily confused.
That's because you're behind and I'm.
You are sassy
Live.
pants Sardone.
When is he never sassy pants?
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
I've never met that side.
Yeah, same.
I don't know if I want to meet that side, but we can keep going.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get crack-a-lackin' on lunch. So, Dylan.
Or we're putting the paper on.
Oh yes.
Putting his makeup on.
All right. He's gonna get an apron. And then Sarah, are you interested in coming up and making lunch?
She is,
Cool.
yeah.
All right. Let me just wipe this down real quick. Towel.
You're cute anyways. You're good.
Do you want my apron?
Do you want no, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Manly Dylan.
Don't think you made enough ones.
Wow, this apron is making its rounds tonight.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, there we go.
Hi, Mom, and then you leave.
Well, he has to wash his
That's what I
hands.
need to do.
He has to wash his hands.
Make your mom proud.
Good hygiene is very important. All right, so I'm gonna get our ingredients out.
Oh my gosh, this looks so good.
So I need our teriyaki sauce. All right, so for those of you who watched the teriyaki bowl live a couple Fridays ago, this is the same sauce that I made for that. All right. You, sir, you get to do the chicken application, and I will get you. Where did my? There it is.
Where am I applying the chicken?
You're gonna dice it, and then it's going
love
to
D&D.
go in one of the bowls. I'm gonna give you
Like cut sized?
not tut-sized. I think more serval-sized.
Circle sized, okay.
Yeah.
Pharaoh sized.
Pharaoh-sized. Yeah, because you humans are gonna eat this. So I will get you a knife.
I'm noticing a theme in the decorations here.
Yes. Yeah. Green Bay.
Horrible.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a Georgia.
Georgia.
No.
It is Georgia. It is Georgia.
No. And also,
No cheese.
go Wisconsin. The Badgers. Come on now, people.
Georgia.
I'm gonna get you a knife.
Oh, can we?
We do have another question from Bella.
All right, Bella. What's your question?
Bridget, did you bring your whole kitchen with you?
I almost always do. Yes.
It's a fancy knife, sir.
Whoa.
There you are, sir.
Oh, that's it's very
The
dextery.
cauliflower doesn't get a fancy name.
Well, it's already made into it. Okay. I mean, do you really want an egg?
I'm using all
Okay.
of these.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I cut up the entire package.
Yeah. Go ahead and. All right. Yeah. Make those like serval-sized pieces.
For clarification, she means cut it into the size pieces that we would feed servals, not the size that we serve.
Yeah.
For those who are watching who
Thank you.
haven't done our
Can
food
you
prep.
imagine?
And for those of
It's
you
a
who haven't
35-pound. Yeah.
piece of chicken. And for those of you who haven't met my friend Sarah Capel, this is Sarah. She's one of our green shirt keepers, and she trained me once on Outback and leopards. True.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
That's what all I knew.
All right, I'm gonna grab you a bowl.
Hey Dylan, does it feel like you're doing food prep?
It does actually. I'm just thinking that.
I'm gonna scoot you over just a smidge though, so that way I can stand in between you two. Go to your right, please.
So do they just all go in here?
Yep. And once again, Joe, this is why I carry a knife.
We have a second question.
What's the second question?
This is Tammy Ford would like to know what brand of knives are you using? They look professional.
Gerber. Oh,
Farberware.
Farberware.
Gerber out of her pocket.
Yep, that'll all go in there.
That's a Gerber too.
Cauliflower, for those of you who.
Yep, that's just cauliflower florets. And we're gonna do this vegan style. So Sarah's gonna do the vegan style, and Dylan's gonna do the omnivore style. Yeah. So we're going to reserve 6
My mouth right.
tablespoons.
Where's my tablespoon? There
Ella
it is.
just said, Bridget plus knife equals scary.
Who said that?
I trust Bridget with a knife more than anyone.
She's picking on you.
Oh, Bella, that's not. Alright, so we're going to use this tiny little bowl here. We're just going to reserve about 6 tablespoons of that teriyaki sauce. And then, let's see. We're going to start with 4 vegan bowls. And I'm going to close my cooler because otherwise all my stuff is going to melt. But I need my rice. So you guys, these are actually really, really easy to make. If you're going to do the vegan application, what you're going to do is you're going to spoon this teriyaki sauce over the cauliflower.
The rest of it?
Maybe not the rest of it, just kind of
Some of it,
eyeball it.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'll give you a little.
It smells so good.
It's delicious stuff. My mom made that this morning.
What is actually in teriyaki sauce?
Well, in my teriyaki sauce, it's soy sauce, brown sugar, ginger, garlic, rice wine vinegar, sesame oil. Did I forget anything, Mom? Cornstarch.
How could you do that to gingers?
Ginger's had enough problems.
She's been through so much.
Ginger. Does she have to wear the cone of shame?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, poor Ginger. She has got to
Do you
be
want to tell the fans what happened to Ginger? For those who...
Oh, yes. So for those people who are not aware of what happened to Ginger, although most of them know because they were asking me questions about her, but valid. I appreciate that. She broke her leg somehow. Let's add a little bit more. Yeah. She broke her leg somehow, and so she's had 2 sedations already. She was 2 sedations, and then she's got. Is she cast? Is her leg in a cast?
She was in a cast.
It's a plate with 8 screws. Holy fish sticks. That girl is, yeah, she's mad.
She mad.
She's mad. She's mad. All right,
These good sizes?
those are good sizes. Would you,
Perfect.
Thank you. I need that.
The servals never say it, so we'll say it.
The servals say.
especially
What do you do
Sheena.
now?
Especially Sheena.
And Farrell.
Sheena is not nice.
She is just grumpy.
I'm like, woman, I am putting food down on your plate as fast as humanly possible, and she's still like,
You know, you have to admire her, like, consistency.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, she's me out every once and it tripped me out.
She what?
She has the weirdest deep meow. She's like, rah, rah.
Yeah.
So where did that come from? And then Cricket's
Mike
next to her
Ender
like,
says, Dylan's my hero.
Oh, Mike Enders.
Mike.
Hi, Mike. We
Miss
love
you, Mike.
you. All right. Do you want to go ahead and put that in there, please?
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
another camera right there. That was
funny and true story about Sheena on Sunday when we were fasting for Panicure. She was sitting with her body out of lockout and her head in lockout, looking like, I'm gonna eat whoever sticks their hand in here.
Oh, that's
Because she was like, oh, I've
terrifying.
hijacked the system. The door isn't down. I'm
Yeah.
ready for my food.
Oh, that's absolutely
Yeah, it was really
terrifying.
scary.
Today, when I was cleaning, Keisha was trying to lift up the lockout door.
Oh, Quiche.
Keisha mad.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready? We're gonna, so this is ready to build.
Great.
So what I'm gonna do is, where's my cup measure? All right, here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you this cup measure, and I'm gonna have you put the rice down first in each of the 4 of these bowls.
I'm ready.
Good. Awesome.
Hey, Bridget.
Yes.
Cauliflower.
Yes.
Zombie lettuce.
Zombie broccoli.
Zombie
Zombie
broccoli.
broccoli.
Was it raw?
It was raw, and it is also frozen. But you are going to microwave these.
How much?
Just 1 in each.
Just 1 each, okay.
Yep, and if you want to kind of smoosh it down. All right, you ready, sir? We're going to cook this chicken.
Oh. I'm not used to that.
Yeah, usually.
I know, usually this is as far as you get with the chicken. And then you put it in a container and you put it in the fridge. All right, so we're going to move this out of your way. And will you take that and trash and toss it, please? Thank you. Alright, so we're gonna do this.
I got to work this time.
Yeah.
Wait for the platform.
Actually, I'm gonna have you put the same amount of vegetables. So we're gonna do this an equal amount of vegetables, and these are frozen stir-fry vegetables.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and have you put those down, please.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Function, temperature, 380. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a tablespoon of oil, and that's just one turn of the pan.
So give me one turn.
All right, so I'll show you. So when you do, if you don't want to use an actual measuring spoon, you just do one turn of the pan, and that's about a tablespoon.
Oh, okay.
It's my favorite way to measure. It's not measured.
Yeah, not measured, really. All right,
Wing it.
so we're gonna let this get warm. There's your cooking implement. Hold on to it. Don't let it go. What is happening over here? Just come around this way, Panda Girl. Let's go. All right, so now that you've done that, go ahead and do the same amount of cauliflower in each one. So we're gonna wait until our oil gets kind of shimmery. It always yells at me, stop yelling at me. I have a love-hate relationship with this thing.
You're stronger than it, Bridget.
Ugh.
Don't let me beat you down.
Yeah.
It's mean
We
to
believe
me.
in you.
It's mean to me.
Make Andy fight it.
Oh, that's just not a good idea. Andy in the kitchen? No.
He's awesome at washing dishes.
Well, no,
Fact.
not really. No,
Yes.
no, he's
Thank
not.
you,
Because
thank
remember, you always wash
Someone
after
appreciates it.
him. I don't know what's happening here. I'm missing something. All right, so we have enough that we could do.
Where'd this go? Keep
Let's
going.
do. You know what? Let's do. Actually, let's just add a little bit more cauliflower to each one. We'll make 4 vegan bowls, and then we'll do the rest chicken because our omnivores outnumber our vegans. At least in this setting.
No, in the whole world.
Jinx.
There you go.
Be good vegans.
Be good vegans. We have questions? What's the question?
Do you have a katsu recipe?
A what?
Katsu sauce?
I do not have a katsu sauce recipe.
It is Japanese for cutlets.
I believe it's
Okay.
pronounced katsu.
No, you don't. And then,
Okay.
is that olive oil? And if yes, what kind do you use?
Sicilian.
So you can use olive oil, which is what I recommend for.
What?
Actually, no, which is what I recommend for the.
Garlic bread.
For the next recipe, I recommend olive oil, but no, this is grapeseed oil. It's a neutral oil, and it's just an oil that I use kind of for anything and everything. It's very versatile. All right, so these are looking fabulous.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and have you spoon 1 tablespoon of the sauce over each bowl, and then they'll be ready to rock. So if you were gonna make these at home, you would go ahead and you would stick these in the freezer without the lid until everything gets frozen through, and then you put your lid on, and then you'd stick them back in the freezer and keep them there until you were ready to eat them.
Cool. Good to know.
Why do you do that?
So that way you don't get any condensation on the inside of the lid, and condensation will potentially end up giving you frostbite, freezer burn, icky, bad taste. 2, 3, 4. There you are, my dear.
Yeah.
Thank you for your assistance, ma'am.
Of course. Thank you for choosing me. I'm so pleased to be here.
I give you this rose.
Oh.
Here you go.
I give you this spatula.
I give you. Yeah, you can't have that though. I really like it.
Alright, Bridget, number 1 for you is grapeseed oil, a high heat or low heat oil.
Grapeseed oil is a high heat oil. It is. It is. All right, we're gonna turn this down a little bit because it's pretty. It's ripping. So, are you ready?
I don't know.
All right. So ordinarily we would reserve
Yeah.
6 to 8 tablespoons of our sauce, but we've reserved it in this. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get that chicken going.
Chicken first.
Get the chicken going. Be careful that you don't get hot oil splashed on yourself. So just be careful. There you go.
Worst
Yeah.
strategy ever.
Yeah. There you go.
The bowl
All right.
move cotton.
Give me this bowl.
It's a bold move time.
All right, so yep, you're doing a good job, and let me know if you want more oil. All right.
They do want to know if Dylan can deliver to both California and Michigan.
Can you deliver these?
Eventually.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cook this chicken all the way through, and then we're going to, once it's cooked through, you know what? Do you think I need to turn it up? Turn it up?
A little bit.
Yeah, we'll go one more. There you go. Nice. All right, so once this is cooked through, then we're gonna add our teriyaki sauce. So you guys are seeing the two versions of this.
There's salmonella never killed anybody.
Well, I mean, you're gonna microwave it too, so it'll cook. It'll be cooked.
Canada's watching.
Oh, hey, Canada!
All of
Is
Canada?
it Ashley, Canada?
Yeah, Ashley, Canada.
All of Canada?
Canada!
Oh, we do miss you, Ashley.
Ashley. Nova Scotia.
Oh, Ashley, we miss you.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Just a tiny
Just a
little bit.
tiny
Like we
little bit.
barely noticed you've been gone.
Barely noticed.
You guys are savage.
We're being sarcastic, man. I miss the girl.
I'd rather not get.
Bridget, we have a cooking question.
Hang on 1 second. My muffins are coming out.
All right, muffins are coming.
I know, they smell really good.
I like to think I did those.
You did. You had a huge hand in those.
A little bit.
Look at this golden. Hang on.
It's like a baker made them.
Look at this golden brown
They
deliciousness.
smell really good.
God.
They smell really good.
Cause that guy used to bake.
I'll take one for the team, guys.
All right.
So kind, so generous.
Dylan, you are a hit.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
People are loving it.
Loving it.
You single ladies!
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Between like
Wait, no,
Justin, do you
Nico,
want to? Do
Nico,
you
come
want?
on.
Do you
No,
want to
come
make
here.
pop
I gotta
or
read the
not?
question.
Shepherd's
Come
pie?
here real quick.
I can't.
Alright, later.
All right, later.
Did I promise anybody shepherd's
On the
pie?
after show.
The apple. So bad.
Justin's gonna make
And
shepherd's pie.
demonetized.
We have a
You
cooking
can't go.
question.
Yes. What's the question?
I believe it was Tammy. It was a little while ago. She said, "Do you not salt and pepper the raw chicken?"
So for this recipe, I don't salt and pepper the raw chicken because there's so much flavor and seasoning in this teriyaki sauce that I personally feel you don't need to. Tammy, if you want to salt and pepper the raw chicken, please feel free to do so. You can't mess that up unless you use too much salt because there is a lot of soy sauce in this sauce. There's a lot of soy sauce in the sauce.
There you go.
Sauce in the sauce. Air conditioning should take on, you know.
I hope she wasn't salty with the seasoning.
Oh, nicely done.
Ooh, that was
Nicely
good.
done. Well played. Well played. All right, do we have any other questions? Do we have any questions coming from the live audience over here?
A few people are wondering when your dating service is going to pop up.
Dating service. We're just chicken and nugget dating service. I don't know. I'm not sure that I'd be a very good matchmaker.
I don't know, you're setting up Dylan already.
Am I?
Yeah?
Huh?
Yeah, throw Nico in front of every single girl out there.
I do not. Don't you do that. Don't start trouble, Sardone. Andy's trying to get me in trouble.
Yeah, you're gonna get me in trouble.
Well, your mom says hi. There
My mom?
Oh, hi, Kathy.
Oh, hi, mom.
Nico Mama.
All right. So, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and just kind of. I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna be bold. Ready? I'm gonna need you to stir though.
Bridget, don't. Oh.
Stir, stir, stir.
Oh, that is a bold move.
Come on, let's go.
That's
Stir.
a bold move, cut.
Dude,
Stir,
you
man,
got
stir.
stir, man.
Oh, God!
Gosh, it's like cooking with Doug the dog from Up.
Yeah, I have
Squirrel. Hello.
I didn't get that reference.
My name is Doug.
I thought you were going with pork chop from
You
dogs.
should have seen him when we were in the staff offices. Every time someone was cleaning Nikita's cage walked by, he would just suddenly.
All right, make sure you're getting every piece coated in there, sir.
Even cool. You get in there.
You get it now.
Alright, we're gonna rinse this out.
Intern Elizabeth, your mama says hi.
Elizabeth Mama! Mrs. Darby!
Alright, you know what that means. You know what
You
that
gotta
means.
come say hi.
Come on up.
Come say hi to your mama.
Come say hi to Mom. Mom, I know she cooked last time, but we're gonna put some new faces on tonight.
I
So,
was there last time too.
were you?
Yeah.
What did you
I
make?
made the
That
pancakes.
was a
Oh,
soft
the horrible
hi.
pancakes.
Very soft
It
hi.
hurt.
Dylan is funny.
Thank you. I try.
I disagree.
That's your knife.
Don't you have yours?
Not on me.
Oh.
They
All
said
right.
there is a party going on in the background. We're being
There's
too
a
loud.
party
should
going
show
on.
them,
There is.
everybody.
So yeah, y'all in the background are being yelled at.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh,
So
sorry.
you ready? We're gonna take that off, but I'll do it because I've got the hot pads.
Oh,
And
good.
those handles are hot because that's cast iron. All right. So we're gonna scoot this. So this chicken is fully cooked. You're making a mess. Man. Good gravy train.
Can you show the chicken? We can't really see.
Oh,
it.
yes.
Just real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna need that.
Beautiful.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
here's the chicken. Ugh. Oh, it got instantly quieter now that the thing is off. Oh, thank goodness. All right. All right. So now we're gonna build some teriyaki bowls. Yeah. I'm sorry. Are we keeping you? I don't know who that was.
Dion?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bedtime's 9. We're getting kind of close.
All right. Well, we're gonna hustle through this then. Sorry, peeps. All right. Ready?
Still got dinner. This is lunch.
Lunch.
I don't eat. I just eat.
All right. You ready?
My body's ready.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do. Actually, you know what? Let's do an assembly line. Who wants to come up and do veggies, fresh veggies?
Okay.
Maz, come on.
Maz for sure.
Get up here.
Maz, come on. Come on, I need your help.
Maz, please. Should we get all the people with accents?
Bridge, question, is that gluten-free?
Yes, yes it is.
Right.
Just
Rice is
a-
gluten free. This whole recipe is gluten free. All right, hang on.
Say water.
Rich, I think you also need to get Fred up there helping. His mom just signed up.
Oh, Fred.
Oh, Fred, your mama is on now.
All right, so we're
Come
gonna
on,
go
Fred.
ahead and we're gonna say goodbye to you, and you can trade.
Can you give the apron to
Fred.
Fred?
I shall.
Fred,
I
yeah.
shall.
All right.
Every man has worn this apron.
Alright, good.
Yep, you're gonna wear the apron.
Never worn an
Can I
apron.
just be a background ornament?
Nope, you are gonna do
I
veggies.
have to stow it up on you?
Bridget, real quick, is this gluten free?
Yes, this is a gluten free recipe.
Is that right?
Yes.
They can ask if they can.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you one of these, and you're gonna put half a cup of veggies on top of the rice.
Bye
Okay.
guys, follow me on Instagram.
Cindy says hi, Maz.
Hi, Mama! Fred's mom.
Is that Fred's mom? That is awesome.
Pass it to Fred.
Great
And-
apron, by the way, Fred.
Thank you.
Liz Green.
We don't have another cut measure. Is there another cut measure in here?
Man, Cindy says hi.
Andy, I'm way ahead of you. You're 30 seconds delay, bud.
Oh.
Here you go. We're just gonna have you spoon some chicken over the top.
Into here.
Yep, onto that. So you're just gonna make your little.
Yeah, sure. What is it?
321? No.
I'm a kid over 21. I don't believe you.
All right, so we're just doing the same thing that Sarah and I did, but this time we're doing chicken. Oh, actually, I can use one more person.
Elisa.
Abby.
Abby, yeah, no, I like this. Abby, I'm gonna have you put teriyaki sauce down on top of the chicken, please.
I was kidding about the accent thing. This is getting weird.
With a knife.
I don't even have an accent.
Can I have a knife?
Yes.
That's
No, I'm
Dylan.
actually gonna use it.
That's not like
Dylan, what's your hashtag? I mean your symbol, your handle symbol.
You're dating yourself,
Yeah, what?
my friend.
I'm old. I don't know.
I'm
At Dylan?
that dude.
He'll be 30 in a year.
All right, so we're all gonna scooch. We're gonna scooch, and Abby's gonna take
26.
the very end.
We're the same age.
Let's see how much we've got left. So, Abby, you are gonna take a tablespoon of sauce, and it's gonna go over that stuff.
Nice shirt, Maz, from Ashley Tate.
I
Oh, I wonder who got that shirt.
Ready?
Fred, your mom says that you need GPS just to get around the kitchen.
Wow! Your mom is.
Ashley says she loves you too, Maz.
What? Really? Really, Ashley?
Come back.
She sent me tea bags.
She said you what now?
Tea bags.
Tea bugs?
Tea bags.
Tea bags.
The British thing.
Listen, Mom. Okay. Okay, fair. All right.
Don't stop. I'm gonna throw a pepper at you from here.
All right. So same rules apply for these as with the cauliflower. We're done now. If you guys are gonna make these, you go ahead and you put them in the freezer uncovered, and then you wait until they're frozen through, and then if you want to divvy up the rest of that, you can just put the rest of that chicken in there.
At least pretend.
She said fake it till you make it.
Okay, so hang on. So, since there's more chicken, if you want to divvy it up amongst the bowls, you can go ahead and.
I was just gonna eat it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. Okay, so same rules apply. If you're gonna make this at home, go ahead and put these in the freezer with their lids off until they're frozen through, and then go ahead and put the lids on and keep them in the freezer until you're ready to serve. Ready? All right, cool. All right, we need to wash this pan, please. And that's the only thing I need washed on before we can move on to our next thing, in which Justin will be assisting me. So, all right, thank you, volunteers and not so volunteers. I appreciate you all. All right, I need someone to wash that pan, and then.
Your mom's a savage on here. She said put you in charge of the microwave.
Thanks. Put you in charge of the microwave. Wow, Fred, your mom is brutal.
Yeah, love your mom.
That's why I love her. She's hilarious.
All right, so we've got some dishes here, but that's top priority, please. All right, and this bad boy, please. All right, Justin. In just a minute, it's gonna be you and me. Oh yeah, he does.
Oh,
Need
he
the
does
apron.
need the apron.
Yeah, Fred, you're gonna have to pass off. Wow, that apron is just
Sit into it, man.
making the rounds.
Bridget, do you thaw before microwave?
What?
Do you thaw before microwave?
You can, but you don't have to. You can microwave from frozen. So you don't have to thaw before microwaving. Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yes, and you're up.
When is your mom coming to visit? I have to meet her.
I know.
Your mom is savage. I love it, dude.
All right,
She did say she loves you, Fred.
Whatever we're about to make.
shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a super simple application. So
Justine.
Justine. So you can do this. I'll help you. We'll do it together. All right.
Hilarious.
Is it all Ashley?
Fred, your mom said she loves you.
What?
Love it too.
Oh.
Love you too.
For a second, I thought you said Bridge. Your mom said she loves you, and I was like, my mom's right there. Oh, thanks, Mom.
She does love you.
That was not a solicitation for love, but I will take the love.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. All right. You guys, this is also super simple, and we're almost done. We are almost done. Because I'm taking some help from the store here, which I am not above doing. I really am not. But I need my lids. What?
Fred's mom.
She's still at it.
She's still going. Your mom's just throwing haymakers over here.
All right. Alright, so as soon as our little green dish, our big green pan is done and clean, so will you grab that cast iron thing, please? Justin, and there is your towel for drying. And I'm going to go ahead and get these. Is that dry?
Adam said, I think Fred's mom is making roasted Fred.
Oh, that is a great burn.
Fred's like, I'm done.
I hate this show.
He's like, I'm never coming back.
I hate
again.
this show.
He is good at eating too, so let's give him some credit.
All right. You ready for this? All right, so we're going to go ahead, and this is going to be the super simple, easy shepherd's pie. This isn't going to be a very time-consuming or complicated one. It's going to be quick and dirty.
Sounds good.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this on. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing we did with the chicken. We're going to do about a tablespoon of oil. But actually, since we're using 2 pounds of turkey, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons because turkey needs fat.
I'm sorry, I like to focus.
Yeah, I actually like that he's focusing. Since some of you guys are chatty over there. Yeah. Yeah, I threw down. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to wait for this oil to heat up. And then we are going to cook that turkey.
Nice apron, Justine.
I think you look very dashing.
I rock it, so I don't care.
And that apron helped feed shelter animals. So
Perfect.
there you go. All right. So while we're waiting for that, we're going to go ahead and open up these turkey. I don't like the way that they package these things because it's terrifying. But I do really like this ground turkey in the tube because it is very economical. These 2 tubes were $5 total. So it's 2 pounds of turkey for $5. It is pretty good.
Oh my god.
All right. All right, so that feels kind of wet or hot. Jeez, I'm getting tired. All right, so what are you, left or right-handed? Okay, so switch places with me. And can you scoot that forward towards you a little bit, please? Thank you, because I'm gonna get my hands. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start cooking this turkey. Ah, liquid. All right, break it up. I'm gonna turn this down. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, so we've got 2 tablespoons of oil going in the pan, and I'm going to add 2 pounds of ground turkey. And just you want to cook that all the way through. And while you're cooking it, I'm going to go ahead and add some spices. This one's still a little bit frozen in the middle, so you're going to have to work through that, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, it's thinking on the fly.
Why are you doing the dishes?
Ashley Kate, I have something for her. My phone's over there.
I actually do need dishes done soon, so.
You're up.
Does that mean I'm the dish guy? That's horrible.
Actually, Andy needs to be the dish guy, but Andy's answering questions too, so.
Jared's not going anywhere.
Alright, so just let it, we're gonna turn this up again, because now we're not so scarily hot. So scary, I'm just struggling. Pardon my reach. Just clean off some of that.
Great up there, Justin. You're getting through it.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get our spices going, but I lost my recipe booklet thing. There it is.
I have another one. Oh, okay.
Alright, I need a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, and half a teaspoon of paprika. Now, I like to use smoked paprika. Put that with.
Okay.
It's kind of smoky.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that.
You want me to dump it?
Yeah, you don't mind, but then you'll have to wash your hands. So if you're gonna come over and wash your hands, you might as well wash the dishes.
Oh, that was a ruse. I will not fall for that. You guys want to dump that? Just dump that?
We're almost done here.
Oh no, this is an important job. Yeah, you just dump that over there. Just right over there. No, you gotta walk around. And there you go. And you're on camera, so now you can do the dishes. There you go.
Wow. That's true. That's true.
That's true, we already did the dishes.
But you gotta wash your hands. That's raw meat.
Wow, Nico, you really set me up.
Wow, Nico.
Her mom asked to see her again. It's okay.
I don't know that I believe that.
I'm reading it.
You can keep starting, Sue.
There you go. They said that they love that you're teaching the interns to cook healthy meals.
That is the ultimate goal of this whole program, Chicken and Nugget, is to mostly teach people to cook healthy meals, but also the interns, especially because I have seen you guys eat chips for lunch.
I know.
Only when someone goes on vacation.
Also, I'm pretty sure there was an intern who ate pie for lunch. I wasn't going to say the name, so maybe let's not do that. I know you all know who I was talking about, but... What now? What did my mom say? I had pie for breakfast, and then I ate some delicious stuff. I've lost it, but I had another one somewhere. Yeah. I had another towel. Did someone check? Oh, Annie. And a muffin? I do insist.
Well, actually,
I would take half a muffin, but I wanted to fry the Alright, so how about just the bowl? Yeah. Okay. And I'll make you muffin someday. Alright, Sarah's going home, guys. She's got to roll, so much love to Sarah. I'm sorry to leave.
I think so.
If you saw a couple pink pieces, yeah, well, but was it red or pink?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll cook it through.
See ya.
You're welcome.
Did you get a muffin?
No.
Wow.
Greenback.
Wow. And riots are being incited by muffin dispensaries. I don't know. The puffins? Yes, we're here for the puffins. Alright, I think that's good, yeah? Alright, so we're going to turn this off. And we're going to scoop this back. And then I'm going to move this over. Look at that! Oh.
Anybody have a clicker?
There's a switch behind the thing, remember?
Like the front gate?
Yeah, it's a long time.
It's all good.
That's why I was like, remember?
Is it Billy?
Hi, Billy.
Oh, we missed him.
You ready for this? Alright, so this is super simple. It's 3 steps. We're going to layer the turkey down below. And then... No, we're going to use a slotted spoon. I appreciate that you're paying attention to me.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, well that's fine. Alright, so we are going to build our... I can't even think now. At least it's just like throwing like hand gestures up at people. I'm distracted. Ordinarily we would strain this off, but I don't have a strainer, so we're going to use a slotted spoon. This was the one I could find. And we're going to build our shepherd's pie. Unless I can find a slotted spoon. I feel like I'm like going downstairs in like those old cheesy movies. No? Okay, alright, this is what we're going to use. So, I can actually use multiple helpers here if people want to come on up.
You want me to pick 2 more? 2 more?
I can use help. This is a multi-step process.
We have Dylan and
I
you.
mean, I'm right here, so.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Nisha. Oh my gosh.
Hello, I am Dylan.
All right. All right. Wow, that just happened. I'm kind of scared about what's happening here.
Why did you do a
We have
Russian
four.
accent? Hello, I'm
That's
Dylan.
actually gonna work. Okay, so I need that
That's
cooking
Sudan,
spray,
yeah.
please.
What we do?
The cooking spray.
Oh, sorry.
The fire department
The
has been
palm?
called on me 3 times. I
Ham.
wanna like
Ham,
put
not
that out
balls.
there.
Okay.
Where's Pam?
The fire department's been calling you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, sweetie, you need to call us.
Sam,
It's
one
not
time I was
gonna
making
help.
stuff in America.
It's not gonna
We had to ask her to make sure she wasn't gonna put the salad
My dad's
in the
like-
oven.
A food
Oh, yeah, I remember
scientist.
that.
He's a professional cook and he couldn't even help
Oh
me.
my gosh, your dad sounds awesome. I need to meet this man. And he did not go to Wisconsin. Okay, anyway.
He was gonna go to Beloit.
I know, Beloit is terrible. No offense, Beloit, but from Wisconsin, no. Jefferson is better. Hardly. Anyway, we're going to focus on the task at hand. This is going to go to your right. Pop that over there. And that goes next to the potatoes on the right. So, we're going to need someone to spray. Someone's going to need to fill with meat. Someone's going to put, okay, Justin, we're going to bring that all the way down here. So, here. Be careful. Is it not hot?
No.
Well, don't set it down. Okay, someone needs to spray these with cooking spray, but be careful, you're gonna have to do it over the sink because this gets everywhere. Oh,
Where are
boy.
you going?
Where are you going with that?
And then someone's gonna need
Child.
to divvy up.
Oink.
Oh my gosh, things are unraveling quickly here. All right, focus on the task at hand, people. Reel it in.
Reggie's still losing control.
Reel it in. I am losing control. I don't like that in the kitchen. All right, we're gonna divvy up meat. Someone's gonna spray these with cooking spray, nonstick spray. Then we're gonna put a little bit of meat in there. We're gonna cover it with veggies from the freezer. Top it with mashed potatoes and then cheese. All right. So
Who's got what, Daisy?
who's got what?
We got the-
Nisha's got the veg.
I got me.
What was the last one?
Cheese. But I'm gonna give you.
Potato cheese.
Let's see.
I need your knife.
Okay.
How much cheese?
You sprinkle it with cheese. I'll show you. Thanks. You're
What's
welcome.
the coating I'm gonna put on this?
What?
What's the coating?
Just enough that the stuff isn't gonna stick, but not so much that you could like fall off of it.
How much am I putting?
About a spoonful. Gee, oh, Dylan, that's a lot. Easy, Tiger.
Yeah.
Easy.
Wow,
easy there.
Dylan.
I hope you guys
Whoa.
like coconut. Nope.
Yikes. All right, so we're gonna do 1/3 of a cup of vegetables, just right over the top. Ready? Just like that. Okay.
Anything worth doing is worth overdoing.
All right, and then we're gonna do. Tell you what, I'm gonna have you do the potato.
Okay.
You feeling okay about that?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, my bad, man. I was looking at this one over here. We had like 17 people on it too.
You're fired.
Alright, YouTube's back.
well, now you do need to do the dishes.
No, so I need.
Oh my god.
All right, so same for the teriyaki bowls. If you're gonna do these and you're gonna freeze them uncovered in and then once they've frozen fully, go ahead and then put the lids on and keep them in the freezer until you're ready. Now, when you're ready to make these, you can cook them from frozen in these little aluminum pans.
What's the recook time once they're frozen?
About 45 to 50 minutes from frozen. If you want to pull them out the night before or the morning before and stick them in the fridge to thaw a little bit, then go ahead and do that, and it'll be a shorter cook time. Now you can also microwave these, but take them out of the aluminum, people. Do not put aluminum in your microwaves. I'm looking at interns.
I don't think anything is here.
I'm just saying, it's a disclaimer. I have to know that I said it. My mom says these things to me all the time.
If you did thaw them,
Just count it as tinfoil. It's coming.
if you did thaw them, what's the oven time on these?
I would say if you thawed them and you're baking them, about 30 to 35 minutes.
At what temperature?
400.
400. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then, if you're gonna microwave these, take them out of the foil, put them in a microwave-safe dish container, and then microwave about 3 to 5 minutes. Grab a lids. I thought I brought some oil, and I did.
We got another comment here. It said Aaron's the only one taking his job serious.
Oh, good job, Aaron.
Oh, thanks.
What have I been doing?
Aaron's worried about burning the place down.
Hey, Aaron's so scared right now.
Bethany, do you want one of these with just mashed potatoes and vegetables? Okay, the potatoes are vegan. I did that intentionally in case there was leftover potatoes and then I could eat them.
The spray? I meant no spray, no stick.
Oh, that's what you have to be prepared.
Mine's tight.
Well, with butter,
It's like nothing.
oh, no, mashed potatoes.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you can use up that bag.
Cool. Do you want two? Do you want to take one home?
No, because I'll make this later.
Okay. Well, why would you do that when you've already made it?
She enjoys the cooking process.
I do actually enjoy the cooking process.
You want a lot of mashed potato? Okay.
So you're gonna like peas and carrots and mashed potatoes.
And cheese.
No cheese.
No cheese? Oh, vegan.
I got that.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have any vegan cheese with me.
And it's very little
Ball
vegetable.
of mashing stick in this too. Oh, yeah, mash.
Can I have the unopened veggie bag? Thank you. All right, Saturday actually. Saturday on Big
It's
Cat
off right
Daily.
now.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys Saturday at Big Cat Daily. So for anybody, I'm sorry YouTube that you're gone, but for you Facebookers, Big Cat Daily. That's Bethany's. That's Bethany's. BigCatDaily.com. You'll see Andy and me do our walkabout about 12:15 Eastern on Saturday. Anything else, babe?
Is that?
All right, we're gonna clean up and roll out of here. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
All right, much love.
Good night.
Bye.
Have a good time.
All right. Wait, I don't know how to turn this one off, Andy. Andy, there's no finish on this one.